putting it off until later, more than just laziness. We've all been there, that looming deadline, the task we dread. Suddenly, the floor needs sweeping, or that show we've been meaning to watch seems much more appealing. This, my friends, is procrastination in action. Procrastination isn't just about being lazy. It's a complex dance between our emotions, our brains, and our behavior. We often put things off not because we're lazy, but because we're trying to avoid negative feelings. Think about it. That project you are avoiding might be tied to anxiety about failure. Cleaning the kitchen, on the other hand, feels manageable and gives us a sense of accomplishment. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. And procrastination is a way of doing just that, in the short term anyway. But let's be honest, we all know procrastination comes with a price. The guilt, the stress, the last minute scramble, it's not a fun ride. The good news is that understanding why we procrastinate is the first step toward overcoming it. Why we delay. The emotional roots of procrastination. At its core, procrastination is an emotional regulation problem, not a time management issue. We delay tasks when they trigger uncomfortable feelings like fear, boredom, or self-doubt. Imagine this. You have a big presentation coming up. The thought of it fills you with dread. You start to worry about public speaking, about potential criticism, about the possibility of failure. Instead of facing these uncomfortable emotions head on, you find yourself drawn to activities that offer immediate relief and gratification. You check social media, tidy your desk, or suddenly feel the urge to bake a cake. These distractions provide temporary comfort, but they don't make the task go away. In fact, they often make it worse by adding guilt and pressure to the mix. The key to breaking free from procrastination lies in learning to manage our emotions effectively. Inside the procrastinating brain, a look at the science. Ever wonder what's happening inside your head when you choose Netflix over that important task? Let's delve into the fascinating world of neuroscience to understand the brain's role in procrastination. Two key players in this procrastination drama are the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system. The prefrontal cortex, often dubbed the rational brain, is responsible for planning, decision making, and impulse control. Then there's the limbic system, the emotional powerhouse of the brain. This area is all about immediate gratification and avoiding pain. It is driven by the pleasure principle and seeks out rewards, even if they're short-lived. When faced with a task we'd rather avoid, our limbic system often wins the tug of war. The fear, boredom, or anxiety associated with the task triggers a fight or flight response, urging us to escape the discomfort. This is where procrastination comes in. By giving in to distractions, we're essentially giving our limbic system what it craves, a break from the emotional discomfort. Understanding this interplay between our rational and emotional brains is crucial for developing effective strategies to combat procrastination. Section 4. Taming the procrastination monster. Strategies for action. Procrastination can feel like a powerful monster, but armed with the right strategies, we can tame it. Here are 3 evidence-based tips to help you regain control and get things done. First, break it down. Large tasks can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination. Instead of focusing on the enormity of the project, break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes the task less daunting and provides a sense of accomplishment as you check off each milestone. Second, just get started. One of the biggest hurdles to overcome is the initial resistance to starting. Instead of aiming for perfection, tell yourself you will work on the task for just 5 or 10 minutes. Often, this is enough to build momentum and make the task feel less intimidating. Third, reward yourself. Our brains love rewards. Celebrate your progress by rewarding yourself after completing a task or milestone. This could be anything from enjoying your favorite treat to taking a break to do something you enjoy. Positive reinforcement strengthens the habit of taking action. Section 5. Reclaiming your time and goals, putting tips into practice. Now that we've explored some effective strategies, it's time to put them into action. Remember, overcoming procrastination is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you succeed and days when you struggle. Start by choosing one of the strategies that resonates with you and incorporate it into your daily routine. If you find yourself struggling to break down a task, try using a timer to work in short bursts. Experiment with different rewards to find what motivates you most. The key is to find what works best for you and to be patient with yourself along the way. Section 6. The power of self-compassion. Embracing imperfection. Procrastination can be a source of guilt and shame, but it's essential to approach it with self-compassion. Remember that everyone procrastinates from time to time. It doesn't mean you're lazy, incapable, or a failure. Instead of beating yourself up, acknowledge your struggles with kindness and understanding. Treat yourself with the same empathy and support you would offer a friend going through the same thing. Self-compassion allows us to learn from our mistakes and approach challenges with a more positive and resilient mindset. Start today. Procrastination is a common challenge, but it's not insurmountable. By understanding the emotional roots of procrastination and implementing evidence-based strategies, you can take control of your time, your goals, and your life. Remember to be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and embrace the power of self-compassion. The journey to overcoming procrastination starts with a single step. Take that step today and watch as you make progress towards a more productive and fulfilling life.